Hello, my name is Mariana,
And my name is Anders.
and we're students at the Han University.
And today we will explain what modal verbs are and how to use them.
And we will give you some examples how you can apply them in your daily life.
Modal verbs are can, could, may, might, must, should, will, would, and shall.
You just saw what modal verbs are. Modal verbs use the same form for all the subjects. And when you want to use them as negative, you just add not by the end.
Modal verbs are subdivided, and divisions are
One of them is ability of the lack of ability. Can and could are can't and couldn't.
and possibility, may or might,
Obligation must, should, or ought.
prohibition, mustn't, can't, and shouldn't,
Speculations can't, could, must, may, or might.
and predictions, will and want.
Some examples of modal verbs and how they are applied. Ability and the lack of ability. An example of lack of ability: she can't speak Dutch. Possibility can be on the present or in the future. An example of possibility: the shop might be open tonight. Obligation: you must walk the dog tonight. Prohibition: you shouldn't use your phone while driving. Speculation: it may be close because it's almost 8 o'clock. Predictions or decisions: he was seen at the bar, so he won't be at the meeting.
Modal verbs. Modal verbs are auxiliary verbs. Modal verbs are special verbs which behave irregularly in English. They give additional information about the function of the main verb that follows it. They have a great variety of communicative functions. Remember, modal verbs are always followed by infinitive without to, also called the bare infinitive. Example: you should go to the doctor. Should is the modal verb and go it's an infinitive. Modal verbs. Modal verbs are unlikely other verbs. They do not have to change their form, and they have no infinitive or participle. They never change their form. You cannot add s, ed, or ing by the end. You can see the examples on different tenses, how they still keep their form. On past simple, I could or I wasn't able to walk until I was 3 years old. Present perfect, I haven't been able to solve this problem. Can you help? Future infinitive, I'm not sure if I'll be able to come to the party. I would love to be able to play the piano. Here are some examples of modal verbs. Must, expressing a strong obligation. You must stop when the traffic lights turn red. Must not, expressing prohibition. You must not smoke in the hospital. Can, expressing permission. Can I use your phone, please? Could, expressing possibility. It could rain tomorrow. May, permission. May I use your phone, please? And may, expressing possibility. It may rain tomorrow. Might, expressing possibility. I might go on a holiday to Australia next year. Should or ought to, expressing advice. You should revise your lesson. You ought to revise your lessons.